Hey, what's going on everybody? Servo here. Welcome back to the channel. Today it's time we go over all the new and secret items that Scrooge McDuck has added to his store with the most recent update Mysteries of Skull Rock. You may be having trouble finding some of these this time because honestly, they didn't add that many items, but we will of course go over all the new items like we do every update. Now, if you guys enjoy my content and if you're able to spot Peter Pan in my intro of this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's jump right into it. Alrighty guys, the first item you probably encountered in Scrooge's shop is this Incred phone. Now this was one that was just so random. I mean, I feel like this is something they had already in the files they already had on the back burner from years ago, and they just randomly dropped it into this update. I don't know. I mean, I like it. The Incredibles are always cool, but the Incrediphone, it just keeps popping up in my shop over and over, even while I'm still waiting for some new items. So you actually can just decorate this inside or outside, and if you actually put it on like a little night stand over here, this is what it looks like. You cannot interact with it at all, and this is what it looks like up close. So I mean, it looks nice. It would be cool if it would ring a little bit or do something. I actually hope they start adding more Incredibles items into the game, but again, this one was just very random. Now up next is this green hideout rug over here, and this one is weird because if you look at it, all right, so it's this blue rug, and in the center of this oval it has like some different shapes and design, but when you actually go and place it down, the designs are not there. Now I actually don't mind. I kind of like it how it's nice and clean here. I like to have it under my character when I'm doing like a dream snap, and it also works well. I do expect they might fix this at some point. I don't know how long it's going to be. Could be next update, or it could be forever. I mean, we still haven't even got the Mulan kites fixed where we can just rotate them, and that was behind a paid star path. Now I actually have this in a build right over here, so this is what it looks like. I ended up just using it as some decor with the other star path items. I mean, the color scheme kind of matches it, honestly, like the base little teal color, and then it does have the darker blue. But I do love this. I love any new carpets or rugs that they add to the game, and it just looks really nice. I mean, I believe it fits in with the build very well. Now we're going to go over the next two items. They're the ones I am actually missing. I can't get them to spawn in any of my Scrooge's shops, and that is this window right here. So this window is called the round window. I know, very fitting name, but it looks cool. I love it's like a pretty large window, and this is inside Peter Pan's house. I love how large it is. So I'll actually be very happy, especially if we ever get Winnie the Pooh in the game and more like interior Winnie the Pooh items. I feel like this is going to work so well in a Winnie the Pooh build. And then this little hopscotch line right here, this outline is actually something. Now I have not seen a player with it. I know people have it. It's not like it's bugged out, but I've never seen what it actually looks like in a build other than inside of Peter Pan's house. So it is very cool that we can actually get this item. I was not expecting that. I really want it just to see how it fits. Like, can you put carpet on top of it? Can you put path on it? Can you put it on top of path? I'm not sure right now how this works, but it looks so cool. And as you see, there are the rugs inside of Peter Pan's house, and it also doesn't have the actual design or decal on it like you see in the thumbnail of it. The next item is actually pretty cool. It's this one right here, the Treehouse Bunk Bed, and this is something you can see in Peter Pan's house. But what I love about this is just the overall design of it. I mean, I like that it's actually a bunk bed, and I actually used this in my Lost Boys hideout build, and I have it set up pretty much like a watchtower. I mean, it has like, obviously it looks like a bed at the bottom, but then it looks like a watchtower to me at the top. And you know what, we're gonna go with that. It's my little watchtower, but you can of course use this indoor as well. I think it looks great. You can lounge on it also, and it has like this rope that almost looks like a flat decal, though it's definitely doesn't look like a rope when you get closer, which was kind of unfortunate. It was like kind of low res, but this is what it looks like inside of Peter Pan's house and how you could use it inside of a build. You can actually sit on it, of course. And look, we have Peter Pan's pan flute right here, which actually brings us to our very next item. Now up next is actually the pan flute. They added Peter Pan's little pan flute into the game, and it's actually something you place on the wall. So it's kind of interesting because I was expecting this to be like, it would be cool if it was a handheld accessory, right? If we could even play music with it. But you just decorate it on the wall like this, and it looks good. It looks good in my little pirate ship here that I have. You again cannot interact with this in any way. It is strictly just a wall decor, but you can place it literally anywhere. And if I get a second one, this is about how close they go together. So you could use it to create your own custom little design if you wanted. I mean, it's an idea. Kind of looks like a little sail, honestly. And then we have the Treehouse Ladder. Now, this does not work like an actual door, but that's okay because we do have these doors right here, which are a ladder. But this is the actual piece itself, and it is just a tall ladder. Let me get this out of the way. So this is how close you can actually put them. Again, you can use it to create a little design if you want. You cannot put it in front of the door, obviously. And not even a part of it can be in front of the door. But this ladder, this little wooden one, was actually inside of Peter Pan's house as well. So most of the items they added in Scrooge's shop is from Peter Pan's house. And then they actually added a new wallpaper. So that is, I might have to go to the bottom for this one actually. Not the pirate ship wallpaper, that is from the Star Path. They added this wood plank wall, which actually pairs up well. So you could do like one side with the pirate ship wall, and then the other side's just standard wood. So if you wanted to do like this and this, it would definitely make it seem like a ship build. And then this is the outer of the ship, so obviously it'd have like a different interior. But it can also be used as like a treehouse build. It's the wallpaper Peter Pan has in his house. Again, if Winnie the Pooh ever comes to the game and we're decorating indoor, I think this wood style is going to come in handy. Don't forget, you can actually click on these wallpapers and rotate them like this if you want to. And guys, honestly, I think that's about it. I'm pretty sure that was all of the new items that they added in Scrooge's shop. It definitely seems like it was rushed. I don't know if they're running behind. And, you know, not every update is going to be as large as the other. Sometimes we have tons of stuff in Scrooge's shop. Sometimes we don't. And one thing about this update, it definitely seems like a lot of things are broken. So I don't know if they even got everything in here. There didn't seem to be any new like clothing options. This would have been the perfect update to maybe add in some more of the masculine clothing options. I think that would have been cool. But there were like a couple things I'm just surprised they didn't add. So let's go back over to Peter Pan's house. You guys know I'm big into plushies. You know, that's one thing I loved about Palia was they have plushies you can collect. And then we ended up getting some of the lovely Monster Star Path. So why could they not have added this little Humpty Dumpty plushie? Imagine how cute that would be. We have the LeFou plushie. We have the Monster Inc. ones. And I would have loved to have like this teddy bear down here. This little Humpty Dumpty one. I mean, look at Peter Pan just walking through the decor in here. And then this right here you can walk through. So I don't know. I think maybe they intended to add some of this stuff, but I'm not too sure about that. I would have loved to have like extra variations of these little things. Imagine being able to decorate with the plushy bears and then also these teddy bears, like if they're knocked over, or imagine having these little toys right here scattered around. You could also pair them up with like the playground items that we had. So it would have been the perfect opportunity to add some of this stuff into the game. I was a little sad about that, honestly. They could have even added these vines, like this little tree vines as a piece, or even the swing set right here would have been nice, especially if you could sit down in it. I mean, for an indoor pictures or dream snaps, it would have been great. But yeah, that is definitely it for the video. They just didn't add too many items. So let me know which item you're on the hunt for. I am still looking for that window. I really want the window. And eventually, I'll probably end up getting this little hopscotch thing right here. I'd love to do a build with it outside. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next one.